Hi, this is Ronnie, and welcome to my channel and Way Back When Wednesday. Today we're going back to like 1922, probably late summer, because in that picture there, I decided just to keep the little boy, and that's my great Uncle Roy. And I know I've done several pictures of him grown, but this was the first one with him little. And he was like a brother to my mom, an older brother. There wasn't that many years between them, 9 maybe. And this picture, he is definitely a toddler. And he is holding something in his hand. I am not sure what. It kind of looks like a lizard to me, but it might be something else, but he's paying pretty close attention to it. Uh, I pulled out all this stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff. And couldn't make up my mind how I wanted to do the layout. I got some stuff from well, is probably Hey Boy, but I'm not 100% sure because I mixed all my Hey Boy, Hey Girl, Hey Kid together. And yeah, I think it's Pink Paisley. It was a long, long time ago. And I have quite a bit left because, I bought all three collections. I really liked them. And some of the stuff is vintage looking. And so, yeah, I pulled that out. And then I pulled those stickers out with the bunny rabbits. Well, I think I pulled it out first. I don't know. But my goal is to use stuff I bought like 100 years ago when I first started scrapbooking and never did use. And I brought it out. And when I laid it over the side, I thought, I am not going to use that. I'm going to use this cute little Hey Kid stuff, Hey Boy stuff instead. And then I thought, no, the whole idea of me bringing it out was to use it. I am going to try to use really old stuff from my stash that I've never touched. I mean, this whole sticker sheet, never touched it. And yeah, it's like Peter Rabbit. Even one of them has a little coat on, but I'm not going to use that one. And I'm putting them on cardstock, and I decided to use the same cardstock that's to the left instead of white, so the white wouldn't show on there. And I'm going to fussy cut around them. And they stick pretty good once you put them on there. They're kind of hard to move because I'm going to end up putting one earlier up in the upper left-hand corner, and I wanted to move it and couldn't. I am making a fence here. The little scarecrow, his piece of wood there that's holding him up shows the lines. So I'm not being super careful about going around those lines there. And I am going to ink them. I kind of wanted it to match the pole that the scarecrow's on. And I'm going to mess up here twice, not just once, but twice. But I'm going to try to work around it. Uh, these are going to be the long pieces. They're going to go across. And look at me. I am just going to glue them down. And I wanted the scarecrow to go in the background. So I should have glued him down first. And I get him down and everything. And then I think, oh no, I needed the scarecrow in the back. But see, I'm drawing the fence post things instead. So that glue is setting. So I couldn't get it up because I do try. And so I'm going to have to kind of cut the scarecrow pole apart and just kind of nestle it in between the fence. Yeah. And when I put it down, I'm going to make another mistake. Not just one, like I said, I'm going to make two. And here I'm putting all that glue on there. And then I think, I need to pull the fence up. And of course I can't, so I cut it off. And I had to round it a little bit. I cut it really straight and it just wouldn't nestle down in the fence. So I had to round it a little bit so it would kind of just fit in there because I didn't make my fence very straight on purpose. And so I cut that piece to fit in there, and then I'm just going to need just a little bit more because I don't want my fence to go too much farther down there. But yeah, see, there's my post, and I'm going to think in a minute. I think I put the whole fence down before I decided to put the picture down. And my fence is only so wide. Well, look at it. It's laying there. It's not as wide as that little bird is hanging there. So I need my picture to cover up the end of my fence. And it covers up the end of the bird too. So I can actually pull the bird up, and it does kind of make a little tiny spot there. But I'm going to cover it up with the picture anyway. But yeah, I am putting my fence posts on here. And yeah, here's where I'm going to figure out pretty quick that I think I figured I put it down and everything before I notice it. Yeah, there it is. See, look. And so I'm just going to lay it on top of the picture and put a little piece of foam tape behind it. I couldn't think of anything else to do with it unless I did my whole fence over or added to it and moved my picture over farther than I wanted. And I am going to have a long title. I needed all the space to the left that I could get. So I may do. These are, I think everything is cabbage. I think that part is cabbage. And it had a little bird nestled in it. Well, you really couldn't see the bird. I mean, the cabbage just kind of covered it all up. So I cut the bird off and put it up on the fence. And now I'm just cutting the cabbage apart to put it along the bottom of the fence like it's growing there. It's kind of growing outside the fence. It should be on the side with the scarecrow. But, when you're scrapbooking, you can have creative liberties. So my cabbage is going to be on the outside. What am I doing now? I think I'm going to start on my title. I pulled out several letters. That one there to the right, I'm going to use for his name. But those right there, those are from the Hey Kid, I think. I think they were Hey Kid. And I'm going to use the dark brown ones and the kind of reddish ones. And my title is Snips and Snails and Puppy Dog Tales. That's what little boys are made of. And it took me a little while to do it. That's quite a few words because it is a long title. But that's what I wanted the title to be. And I'm putting his name here. It's Roy Calvin Jr. And I pulled the J out first, and then I thought, I really need to put the last letter on there first, not the first letter on there first. And it's a little bit crooked and a little bit off, but that's all right. It is hand created. Yeah. Yeah, it's I wish I was perfection, but no, I'm not. I took that little rabbit there and I cut up between his arm so it looks like he's got his hand around. Well, they look like radishes, but they're, well, not radishes. What is that white one? It's kind of like radishes. Maybe it is. Maybe they're white radishes. I don't like radishes, so I don't eat them. So I'm not 100% sure there. I know there are red ones, little red ones my mom ate, but my ex used to eat big white ones, and I think he called them radishes. He'd cook them himself and everything because I'd tell him I didn't know how to cook them. I couldn't even taste them to see if they were right because I wasn't going to eat them. But yeah, he even sat there and ate them raw all the time. But let's see, where am I at? Oh, I decided to put this cloud up here, and I'm going to end up putting carrots up there too. I wanted the color to go up there, didn't find anything else in here to put it up there. So I went ahead and put some carrots up there. I put one behind the clouds, and I do put the second one after I finished the layout. And I tried to move it and it just would not move. I wanted it to be angled different, but it's going to end up angled exact same way as the first one. Oh, and my little thing that says this photo, it says Roy was born on July 29th, 1921. He looks like a toddler here. Not sure what he has in his hand. A lizard? A bird? He seems really interested in it. And I thought I might put something else after I talked to his son. I found this picture and edited it and restored it, it's called, and sent it to his son today, and his son was so thrilled. Well, his wife's one told me how thrilled he was. He wasn't in there. He was mowing the lawn when I called, and she said he was just really thrilled when he seen that. But I did send it to him, and he did not even know it existed. But that's it. That's my layout for this week. And true find. I found it in with a whole bunch of newspaper clippings and stuff, and was really thrilled I found it, even though it was in pretty rough shape. I did fix it enough to do a layout, and I planned on doing my parents' wedding day today, but I never did find the picture. I know it's here somewhere. And I even looked at like 30 albums to get the one that I totally destroyed when I made the last scrapbook page by writing their name all over the front of the picture. I was thinking there was a tree in the back they were kissing, and putting their name on it, and I think I even put a heart. But like I said, I didn't find it. So I'm doing this one instead. And look, I have a rabbit on there, an Easter Sunday. But no, you are all in my prayers. I know there's a lot going on out there, and I am just constantly praying for everybody. I can't hardly watch the news anymore. It like breaks my heart to even watch it. But if you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And everyone who is, thank you so much. But take care, everyone, and have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.